everyone, I'm Jen Lori. Welcome to our cooking class for this week. I'm super excited to be sharing Epicure with you this week. I hope you've had an opportunity to follow along and check out the recipes and different posts that I've been doing. Remember to go back and check them out if you have missed it. It's such great information. I can't imagine my life without Epicure. I have been using Epicure for over 10 years. It's helped our family create delicious, healthy meals day in and day out for 10 years now, over 10 years now. And I love being able to share it with you. So thank you so much for being here. I am going to be sharing with you the burger collection. I'm featuring the burger collection with you and some cheddar jalapeno cornbread. So I am going to be making for you out of the Good Burger Real Fast collection. So the Good Burger Real Fast collection is amazing. It comes with this digital guide. It is a digital guide. You can print it off though, like I did, because I prefer to have it in paper. It has over 28 different recipes in there. The recipes I'm showing you today are not in this. They're extra above and beyond what you actually get in the kit. So I highly recommend the burger kit because it has everything you need to make delicious recipes, burgers, and beyond throughout the summer months. So definitely something to get your hands on. All kinds of different recipes for a whole meal, side dishes, everything. 5 different ways to use all 4 of the products. It has our most famous Big Burger sauce, which is like Big Mac sauce, but better for you. It has our burger seasoning, our West Coast burger seasoning, which is the one I'm going to be showing you tonight. And also the Tuscan chicken burger, which was a brand new last year and is returning favorite this year. It is such a versatile product. I just shared recently a salad recipe from here that is made with that. I would have never thought to put that together. It was amazing. So so if you haven't checked out the catalog yet, make sure you check out the catalog. There's so many amazing different flavors that you can create this summer, from cool treats to barbecue favorites to everyday favorites, is everything in between. Again, why do I love Epicure? It's fast, it's easy, it's healthy. Most important to me is the fact that it doesn't have any of the additives, preservatives. It's low sodium. It doesn't have any of the high sugar and hydrogenated oils and all the things that you commonly find in other brands. And that's what I love about Epicure. I love that it's gluten-free because so many people are looking for gluten-free options. So we're actually going to be making the West Coast burgers tonight, and we're going to use the cheddar jalapeno cornbread as our burger bun. Awesome. I've done this once before already, and so I know it's delicious, and I'm super excited to be able to eat it again. It's super fast, super simple. We're going to throw all of this together in under 20 minutes, so stay tuned. Stay till the last minute here so you can take it all in and see how fast we can put it together. So I'm going to start by making the cheddar jalapeno cornbread. So first you use milk. Any kind of milk you use is fine. I have 3/4 cup of milk. I have a 1/4 cup of butter cubed up. We're just going to heat that up in the microwave for a minute, and then we're going to mix it in with the cornbread mix and some eggs, and it'll be ready to go. Okay, so we'll just, while that's heating up, I'm just going to crack my eggs into the bowl here, into the prep bowl, and just whisk them up a little bit so that they're all whisked up when I add it to the batter dish. Our mini whisk is amazing for making that. I love these prep bowls. I use them all the time. They come in a set of 4. They're great for storage. They're great for prep. They come with a silicone lid. If you need to reheat small amounts of things in the microwave, they're super awesome because they're not plastic. They're made with glass, so they are safe in the microwave and not going to make you sick. Okay, and then we will mix this all together. It's going to come together really fast. I'm going to actually be cooking it instead. Like, you could cook it in a loaf, so you could cook it in a steamer and make a giant loaf with it. You can cook it in the round cake pan and make it that way. You can make it into muffins if you wanted to make cornbread muffins. I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different today. You see I have the quarter sheet pan out. So I have the quarter sheet pan out, and I'm actually gonna pour it out on here. So it's gonna make the perfect thickness for a bun. And then I'm gonna be able to just cut them out into buns to finish it off. So I'll dump my eggs in there. I'm gonna whisk that together. I'm going to dump the mix in there. Another awesome tool to have is this 4-cup prep bowl. It also comes with a lid. I use them all the time for leftovers, for making lunches ahead. It's the perfect size for making like nourish bowls, power bowls, salads, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's all the same. It's just the way it looks and is presented changes depending on what you're making. Power bowls, nourish bowl. What do you call when you make a lunch that's all put together? I'm curious. I like to call it a nourish bowl. The newest, trendiest name for it is a power bowl. But really, it's just a deconstructed salad. It's got all the food groups, lots of texture, flavor, all the things. So this cornbread, of course, is gluten-free, like all of Epicure. It only needs a couple of ingredients to make it come together. A lot of people will probably ask, like, is it super spicy? It's got a little bit of kick, but it's not like burn your mouth spicy. So I think it's definitely even kid-friendly. You could add jalapenos if you wanted to make it more spicy, but it is good just the way it is. I just need something to mix it. My whisk is not gonna mix that cheese well. Just wanna make sure the cheese gets broken up because I kind of put it in there in a giant clump. There we go. I don't want only the center to have cheese. I want it to be spread out everywhere. Okay, so that is how simple it is to put that together. And then I have the oven set to 375 degrees, and it's gonna take about 12 minutes to cook. So while we're prepping everything else, it's going to be baking in the oven. If I use my muffin pan, which I really like making the muffins as well, what I did last time is I actually made it in the muffin pan, and then I actually made like mini West Coast burgers. So I made them into like the size of sliders, and I used the cornbread muffins to be able to use that as the bun, and that worked really well too. So it's just another option. So I'm trying a different option this time. But yeah, the silicone muffin pans, you can make the cornbread in the microwave with the silicone muffin pans even faster. So if you were really in a pinch and you needed to make it even faster, you could do the muffins in there and make little sliders instead of the bigger burgers. Let's see, what am I doing here? Timer, 12 minutes. Okay, so next up I'm going to get started with the West Coast burger mix. So our peeler's back in stock, super excited about that. If you haven't seen our peeler yet, know that you can go both directions with it. That is one of the things that makes it super awesome. When you are peeling something like carrots, you can literally hold the carrot and just go back and forth, and rotate the carrot. It's super easy. It's super sharp and just works really well. I love our peeler. It's the only one I've been using. I have a couple in my kitchen because, over the years you get a couple. And it's definitely, I could probably lighten my cupboard and just use this one because it's so great. Very inexpensive, so a great add-on to add to your order. So if you don't have a great peeler, make sure you grab one. So weird. When I was looking at this recipe, when it first came out as a taste test, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be adding mashed potatoes to this burger. That's super weird. I had never made a recipe like that before, but turns out it's super fantastic. So if you are someone who is watching your carb count and wanting to lower your carbs, you could also do it with mashed cauliflower, so that will work too, because I know there's always someone who's going to ask about low carb. You could make this recipe low carb just by changing out the potato with some mashed cauliflower. That works totally fine. I'm not worried about it, so I'm going to just use my potato. It's just half a cup of potato that we're adding in. Okay, so really it's like eighth a cup of potato per serving. It's really not that much. Okay, so I'm going to cook this in the microwave so that I can mash it up. I'm going to put it in for, it's one potato, so I'm just going to put it in for a few minutes. And then I'm going to mix up the other ingredients that we need. So in here I have 2 cans of salmon. So 2 cans of salmon in here. So if you were wanting to make more than 4 burgers, you could, like when I'm making 6 burgers for my family, I will add 1 more can and just adjust the recipe. But I just need 4 burgers for right now, so I'm just going to be following the exact recipe on the back. If same goes if you wanted to make half a recipe with only 2 burgers, you could simply cut everything in half and it would work out fine. So I gotta make sure I'm paying attention here. Yes, 2 of this. And then it calls for a tablespoon of mustard. But since we have our sweet and spicy mustard back, I wanted to try that one instead of just plain old regular mustard. So I put that in there. And then I also need 1 egg and the mashed potatoes, and then I'm gonna stir it all up. And I'm gonna stir it all up, and with the mashed potatoes when they come out, I'm actually gonna grab my meat separator, because that's what I use to mash potatoes. The meat separator makes a great potato masher. It's actually the best potato masher I've ever owned, and I had like a pretty standard traditional meat potato masher before, and I got rid of it because I now have 1 tool that does both things. All right, that should be done right away. Another thing that I'm going to do that I'm going to have as a add-on for my burger is I have some mayo here. I'm going to put just like about a teaspoon of mustard in there. And I'm going to take my West Coast burger mix, and I'm going to put about a teaspoon of seasoning in there, and I'm going to mix it together. Because one of our amazing consultants in our community, I love our community, they are some of the most innovative, brilliant recipe makers on the planet, and they discovered that you can make this amazing burger sauce that just suits, it just pairs perfectly with this West Coast burger. The West Coast burger mix is one that I totally didn't think I would enjoy, and I am like almost out of it. We've eaten it, so we've been eating it. We don't eat a lot of fish, generally because I'm from Alberta and we don't have access to very good fish. So we don't eat a lot of fish, and so this has just been a surprise. It's been a total surprise to me that I actually like it. We also have a new sauce mix. It's the feisty green sauce. If you like things a little bit spicy, this is something you're going to love. It smells amazing. It tastes amazing. It has, I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could explain it better. But it's got a little bit of kick. It's got matcha in it, it's got Parmesan cheese in it, it's got garlic, it's got jalapeno, it's got lime powder in it. It's really good. Okay, so just 3 minutes. Let's see if this potato is ready to mash up. And then I just need half a cup of it. Yeah, it's totally ready fastest way to get a perfectly steamed potato in your steamer. If you hate the boil over when you cook potatoes, you need to start using our steamers to make mashed potatoes. They will change your life. You never have to sit over top of the stove waiting for potatoes to boil, and make sure they don't boil over ever again. So if you are someone who hates standing over the stove making sure things don't boil over, the steamer is for you. Remember, I didn't add any water to the steamer to get these potatoes steamed. Our steamers are magical. They use the water molecules in the food to cook the food. I would love to know if you have a steamer, comment down below, what your favorite thing to cook in your steamer is. I'm going to repurpose this, prep bowl here because it has measurements right on the side, so I can measure out half a cup without dirtying any other dishes. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix that in there. I've got my pan warming up. Just gonna get that out of my way. I've got my pan warming up. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on it. And then I'm just going to hand form these into burger patties and get them cooking. Avocado oil is my preferred oil. You can use whatever oil is your preference. I like it because it doesn't have any flavor. It's a healthy oil. It's cold pressed. It's organic. It has a higher smoke point, so it's not going to go rancid when you're cooking with it. That is one of the downfalls of a lot of oils, is if it has a lower smoke point, it's going to actually be harmful to eat if you're using high temperatures. All right, we've got 4 more minutes. We're racing the clock on the cornbread here. The cornbread's gonna be done. Okay, my goal is to actually get them to be, to have exactly 4, so I'm actually going to try and divide that exactly into 4, so I can make them that perfect portion. Swirl around the oil. Okay. So another meal come together with Epicure. Very simple, very easy, basic ingredients. That's what I love about Epicure, is it's simple, it's easy, it's fast, and we just use basic pantry items that, we're not using a whole bunch of processed sauces or ingredients, so it's super healthy for you and can be made conveniently. Oh, this one's really big. I did not do a very good job of that. I am not a perfect chef, that's for sure. I have a choice. Do I make this one bigger? Yep. Wasn't enough to make 2, just a little bigger this one. I'll save this one for Mark. There we go. So I'm just gonna let that fry up. And I'll show you what the cornbread turns out. So I did already cook up one cornbread, as you probably noticed in the corner of the screen. So this is what the cornbread comes out looking like. It's super easy to pop out of the pan with a silicone utensil. I have the quarter sheet pan is what I used, plus our silicone liner. Silicone liners will change your life because you're no longer having to purchase parchment paper, and parchment paper is very expensive. This is washable. It's meant to be used just like parchment paper, and nothing sticks to it, so you can easily lift up what you want to use. So you would just cut these to size for your burger, and then you can build your burger right inside 2 squares from the cornbread mix. This one's ready to come out in just 45 seconds. So really super simple and easy. This is just one recipe that you can make using the burger collection, along with a couple other things that you'll want to pick up: the cornbread mix, the mustard. If you like it hot, get that feisty green sauce. All very super simple and comes together. I love our silicone utensils. This is my drawer of silicone utensils. I have multiples of almost all of them. This is the only one I don't have multiples of, but wish I did. Yeah, so if you are going through the catalog and you are finding that you actually have quite a large list of things that you would like to try and get into your kitchen, then please, 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 I would love to do a cooking class for you and your friends and family, so that you can share with them the goodness of Epicure and help them get delicious meals on the table fast as well. And when you book with me, you're going to get a bonus $20 future gift certificate. And our host always gets that extra half price item when you book also. So it's going to benefit both of you, and that is super awesome. If you know someone or you yourself are looking for another way to create an income stream for your family, Epicure is growing really fast right now. And a really wonderful idea, because, I mean, if you're going to be cooking dinner for your family anyways, you might as well share with some people and make a little extra money. You can make a little, you can make a lot. This has been our family's sole income for 7 years now. 7 years, I can hardly believe it. And it's just we have such a wonderful community as well. So if you're looking for something new to try out, or you know someone who's looking to try something out, I would love to give you more information on that. So these burgers are going to be done in just a minute or two. As you can see, they're golden. You don't need to cook them per se. You just need to heat them up, and I like that little bit of fried crisp on the outside. So that is going to be that. I'm going to build it around the cornbread. I'm going to cut these into squares so that they're perfect for the making a bun with, and then I'm going to fill it up with coleslaw and the sauce. I'm going to add my veggies. I'm going to have coleslaw and this West Coast burger sauce that I made, and that is how my meal's going to come together. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching this cooking demo. If you have any questions, either comment down below, reach out to me personally. I'm more than happy to help you at any time if you're looking for specific recipes or needing help with your shopping. Anyways, the shopping link is available for you to order anytime, so go ahead and click the shopping link, start adding to your cart. You can even create a wish list and then decide, what you want now, what you want later. That's totally fine too. So thank you again. Have an awesome night. Talk to you later. Bye.